used functions in Excel are the ones those sum and count. In this example, we'll see how to use the sum and count function in a variety of ways. So let's say we have a mark sheet of students where they've appeared for 3 examinations: English, Maths and Science. The total marks for each subject is 100, and these are the scores that each of them have obtained. So now we'll see how to get the total marks for each student. So we can use the sum function to calculate the total marks. What we'll do is, in this cell F4, we'll key in equal to sum and then click on the function arguments dialog box over here and reference these numbers to English, Maths and Science. So this is Alan's total. Now we'll simply drag this down to other students, and this is how we'll get the total marks for each of them. Now we'll see how to get the average marks for each of the students. So to get the average, we'll use the average function. And click on the button over here to open the function arguments dialog box. And these arguments would be the individual scores in English, Maths and Science. And click on OK, and here we get the average marks for Alan. As you know, we can simply drag it down to get the average marks for each of the students. Right? So now we'll see how to get the grand total for each of the subjects. So here we can use a shortcut to get to the total faster. Instead of going through the function arguments dialog box and doing it one by one, we can simply use the alt equal to shortcut and get to the total in just a second. So see, now we can simply drag this total to the other subjects to get to their respective grand totals. So what is the sheet asking next? It's asking what is the number of students. Number of students can be calculated using the count A function. So count A would simply give you a count for all the non-blank cells in the range, which means that it would be taking a total of anything apart from numbers as well. Had we used the count function over here, we would have got a 0 value, as these are non-numeric values, right? So count A function would be used in such a case. Now moving on to the number of subjects. Number of subjects can be calculated using the count A function again. Count A for these subjects, which will give us the answer 3. Now the next question here is to calculate the maximum marks in each of the subjects. So to get to that, we'll use the max function. Max function would help us give us the highest value in the range, which is 89. 89 has been obtained by John in English, and this is the highest, right? So now we can simply drag this to the other two subjects to get to their respective maximum marks. And this can also be dragged to the total marks to get to the maximum obtained total marks. Similarly, we need to calculate what is the minimum obtained marks in each of the subjects, and we'll use the min function for the same. Equal to min, select the entire range, click enter. So 39 is the minimum marks in English, and it was obtained by Ahmad. Right, so we can now drag this to the other subjects and to the total. We'll see 25 in maths and 30 in science is the lowest, and 106 is the lowest grand total.